Trojan varsity fans. Tonight, the Trojans play host to the Juniata Indians, and they're being introduced right now. And we'll be back with the opening tip in just a moment. I can tell you that Juniata knocked off the Trojans up at Juniata earlier in the season by a buzzer beater at the end of the ball game, and so the Trojans tonight are looking to avenge that defeat at the hands of these Lady Indians here at our own home gymnasium. In the meantime, the Trojans coming off a loss the last time out when they were walloped by the Millersburg Indians, those high-flying Indians from Millersburg. So we met the Indian tribe a couple of nights ago, and now tonight we'll meet the Indians from Juniata. So we'll be set to go here after the introduction of the ball players, and be right back. Trojans starting five tonight will be Brandy Box, Allison Minnick, Stacy Bechtel, Kelly Calnon, and Andrea Latshaw. We'll pick up the Juniata Indians here in just a moment following the national anthem. Gray will be jumping center for the Juniata Indians. We'll pick up these other gals as we go along. It'll be Gray tapping it off with Botts. And here's the opening tip. It's going to be controlled by the Juniata. 22 is Leister. She's the point guard. Dumping it inside there for Gray. Now 14 runs with it. A walk called. UDA will get the ball back. Trojans on offense for the first time. This is Allison Minnick dropping it inside over there for Bechtel. Bechtel for two. It's good. Stacy Bechtel begins the ball game by dumping in a bucket for UDA. It's 2-0 Trojans. Here's another walk on 33 out here. Trojans coming back with it now, leading 2-0. Minnick over here for Latshaw. Andrea back outside for Minnick. Inside they go to Brandy Botts, back outside. Now here's Minnick, ball tipped. Botts has it, back out here for Minnick. Inside Kelly Calnon for two. It won't go. Rebound comes down to the Briner for the Indians. This is Briner, near side here. 25 dumping it inside. A shot taken by 21 and a foul called. Foul will be on Andrea Latshaw, I believe. And yeah. Here's the shot, and it is no good, and the rebound comes down to, wait a minute, shot taken in there, but Briner won't go. Rebound comes down to Kelly Calnon. She has the ball tipped out of bounds off her hands. So the Trojans will inbound the ball. Sorry about that in the refreshment stand. My cord became disconnected in here somehow or another. Here's Kelly dumping it inside, but too far, and back with it come the Indians. This is Briner over there now for Leister for Briner. Near side they'll swing it. Briner has it again, works it into the paint, puts a shot up that won't go. Rebound underneath, knocked out of bounds off the Indians. Went off Clark that time, and so back with it come the Trojans, leading just 2-0. On the wing. Here's Bechtel from the side for two more. It's good. Stacy Bechtel hits two more. It's 4-0, and Stace has got all four for UDA, a pair of buckets. Leister dumps it over here now, and it's going to go out of bounds as she threw it away. Intended over here for that Briner, but out of bounds, and so UDA will inbound the ball. Trojans need a good game here tonight. Here's a pass over here for Bechtel. Inside. Bechtel dumps it in there for Botts. Botts turn around in the paint, puts a shot up that won't go. Rebound spun out here, but captured by Minnick. Inside, Kelly Calnon tries to put a shot up. She's fouled. Kelly will go to the line shooting two. Kelly will go to the line to shoot two. And we'll see if she can get one or two of these. Here's her first shot, very short. And she will go and try that again. Second shot is good. So she got 1 out of 2 and makes it a 5-0 ball game. This is Leicester working it out here now. Briner's got it over into the corner, swinging it inside here for Gray. Gray for 2. It's good. So Miss Gray gets 2 for the Juniata Indians, and it's now a 5-2 ball game. Here's Minnick over here for Latchaw, back outside for Minnick. Minnick dumping it inside for Botts. Now they swing it outside for Bechtel. Minnick with it. Minnick fires it up and in, good. Allison Minnick for 2. It's 7-2 UDA. Gray with it. Across the court they go there now for Leicester. In the corner, Clark. And a shot knocked out of there by Botts. Good job, Brandy. Here's Bowden with it over in the wing. Inside here for Clark. Clark for 2. Won't go. Rebound there to Gray. She won't get a shot off. And the ball on the floor. And it's tied up in there by Kelly Calnon as she ties up Gray with it. And UDA will have the ball. 7-2 UDA. Inside to go here for Botts. Botts over the far side now. Latchaw back out here for Minnick. Over to Latchaw. Latchaw from the side for 2. It's good. Andrea for 2. Nice job and a good shot by Andrea Latchaw. 9-2 UDA. Hold everything. Foul. Blocking foul called on Andrea as she blocked the gal trying to run down the right side. And Kelly will check out of the ball game now as Aaron Lanschlager comes in for UDA. Leicester has it for Juniata. On the wing, Bowden. Now Bowden's got it back again. On the baseline it goes. Shot taken from over there. No good, and a foul called. Foul underneath will be on UDA. 25. No, it's on Clark. Foul was on Juniata on Clark. I'll repeat what I said in the junior ball game, or the junior varsity ball game. The scoreboard clock is inoperative when it comes to the player and the number of fouls, and that's a bummer as far as I'm concerned, trying to figure out who's got what. Anyway, here's a ball lost away by the Trojans, and Juniata will inbound the ball. So it's hard to tell unless you can see the officials call over there in front of the bench just exactly who the foul was on. But at any rate, that one was on Juniata. Leicester has trouble with it. It's picked up out in front there now, and now Leicester's got it back again. She goes to pop one up, but it's stolen away. Nice tip in there by Bechtel. Here's Botts underneath, good for 2. Nice job that time by Brandy. After the steal was made, the good pass inside, Brandy put it away. Here's a ball loose on the floor, picked up in there, rolled over here for Bechtel. Stacy stopping and popping. Ooh, wouldn't go. Tapped out here for the Trojans. Minnick for 2. That won't go. Rebound on the far side and a foul called. Foul will be on Andrea Latchaw, I believe. Yeah, Andrea picks up the personal foul, and Tara Shive gets ready to come into the ball game. And the Indians, I think it was, called time now. It's 11-2 UDA, up by 9. Juniata inbounds the ball now. This is Leicester. Ooh, tried to get it over here, but it's stolen away by Minnick. Inside for Bechtel for 2. It's good. Allison Minnick and Stacy Bechtel working that one. Bechtel finishing it off. Good steal and a good bucket. Here's Gray. Dumping it over there, near side over here now for that Leicester. Her shot won't go. Rebound tipped around in there, and Bechtel comes off with it for UDA. It's 13-2. Here's a dump inside for Botts. Her shot won't go. Rebound tip back out here now, and Leicester brings, or Briner rather, brings it down for the Indians. Now Leicester has it. From outside for 3, won't go. Rebound comes down to Scheib. She has a little trouble with it, but dumps it back here for Allison Minnick. Minnick inside here, intended for Laudenschlager, but tipped off her hands by an Indian, so the Trojans will inbound the ball with 2:02 left here in the first period. Minnick has it knocked out of there by Briner. Shot by Minnick from the side, won't go. Minnick with the rebound shot, it won't go. Good follow-up that time. Gray comes down with it for the Indians. Ahead here now, that comes all the way over here for Briner. She drops it over here for King. King with a shot, good. So this young King gal, who did not start, gives the Juniata their 4th point. It's now 13-4. Here goes Minnick into the paint, trying to drop it inside. Tipped back out here by Botts to Bechtel for 2. It's good. Hey, Stacy Bechtel's got the eye tonight. Stace says pouring them in here. Across the court it goes now. Here's a pass inside for Gray. Her shot won't go. Rebound shot to Leister. It won't go. And the ball going to be tipped out of bounds. This time it's going to be UD ball, as Bechtel will inbound the ball for the Trojans. Stacy Bechtel will inbound here for Allison Minnick here as soon as we get some subs into the ball game. Here comes Minnick. Kelly Calnon back into the game for the Trojans. It's replacing Brandy Botts here with just 54 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Here's a shot from the side by Shive, won't go. Rebound underneath comes down to Gray, and Gray will bring it back for Juniata Indians. There's a gal spinning around, putting a shot up, and she is fouled, and Stacy Bechtel, I believe, will pick up the foul. Zimmerman at the foul line for Juniata, shooting 2. Her first shot is good. I have no idea now how many fouls are on Bechtel. I'm going to have to work out a deal with John Long over there to give me a signal as to how many fouls the individuals have. Second shot won't go, but a follow-up shot is good. The bucket counts, and the foul this time will be on Kelly Calnon. Picks up the personal foul. The bucket was good, and Gray will be at the line shooting 1 to get 3. Kelly picked up her first, I believe. Gray shooting 1. It is no good. Rebound comes back here to Bechtel. The Trojans come away with it now. It's 15-7. Minnick inside, dumping it off over on the far side for Laudenschlager, but picked up in there by Juniata. This is Zimmerman out in front for the Indians. Stopping and popping. Ooh, in and out, no good. Rebound inside by Gray. That won't go. Gray, that won't go. Zimmerman gets the rebound, fires one up off the glass, no good. And let's see. It's going to be off the Indians and rolls out of bounds, and the Trojans will take over. Only a few seconds remaining, I think. Let me look at the clock. Yeah, 5 seconds, 4, 3. Here's a shot from outside. It's good if it goes, but it won't go, and that's going to end the first period. So we got a 15-7, UDA leading by 8 at the end of 1. Zimmerman will inbound the ball here for Juniata. Does so back here now, and Leister has it. Bowden's deep on the right wing there for Zimmerman, or for Leister. Inside they go with it though, and a shot from over there won't go. Rebound underneath comes down to Botts. Brandy having some trouble with it, and it's lost back over here and hold everything. A walk called. Clark went for a walk with it as she picked up the loose ball. Minnick coming back for UDA. Allison stepping in and popping one up just a little bit short. Over on the far side it goes. Bowden racing for it over there. Ball stolen back by Bechtel, but then it goes out of bounds off Stacy. Stacy with a good effort that time to keep that ball in bounds. Leister inbounding it here to Bowden, and now Leister has it back. Or rather, Briner. Beg your pardon, Briner. Here's Clark dumping it inside for Briner for two. Won't go. Rebound right in front by Zimmerman is good. So we now have a 15-9 ball game. Scheib dropping it here for Bechtel. Stacy was hot in the first quarter. Over for Scheib. Tara for two. Won't go. Rebound over here for Bechtel. Back out here for Laudenschläger. Her shot won't go. Scheib in the paint with it. Jumps it back out here now, and Trojans try to set it back up. Here's a shot from the outside. It's good. Allison Minnick with a 19.5 footer. Allison was 8 inches away from a three-pointer that time. And Briner loses a handle on it. Stacy Bechtel picks it up, and now Minnick has it for UDA. Minnick dumping it over here on the baseline for Botts, and it's good. Great call that time by the crowd here, calling for her to look up. Boy, she did. Found Brandy Botts right there. Here's a pass by Zimmerman, no good. Right back here for Bechtel. Bechtel over on the far side, trying to get it inside there for Allison Minnick. At that time, it was blocked away, and Juniata going to send a couple of gals into the ball game now as Leister comes back in, as well as Gray coming back in for Juniata. 19-9, Trojan margin up to 10. Here's a shot from the side by Tara. Scheib just won't go, and a foul call. The foul will be on King. She went over the back of Brandy Botts. Was on the downside of the rebound, so there won't be any shooting on that one. Minnick near side. Oh, she had the shot. Allison probably could have taken a good shot there. Over the wing they go with it for Scheib, and back out in front. Now it's going to be a tipped backcourt, so no backcourt. Here comes 21 stopping and walking. She went for a walk. She sure did. It's a young Bowden gal. She walked. And the Trojans come back with it. 19-9 with 5:40 remaining here in the second period. Inside they go to Botts. Botts inside the paint. Turnaround shot won't go. Rebound comes down to Bowden for Gray, and she'll dump it back here now for that Leister gal. Tied up out in front is King. And Bechtel will inbound for UDA. Melissa Hand in the ball game now for UDA. Melissa came in to replace Tara Scheib. And Bechtel will be inbounding the ball here for UDA. Here's Melissa. Inside they go, and a nice pass to Botts. Dropping it over here for Laudenschläger, picked up by Melissa Hand. Oh, she dumps it inside, but their own team. As Bowden picked that one off, and back come this Leister gal for Juniata. Over on the far side, King has it roll off her hands, out of bounds. It will be UDA ball. Well, the Trojans really fussing and fighting out there tonight. Looking good so far on the defensive end of things. 19-9 with 4:40 left here in the first half. For Bechtel on the wing for two. That one wouldn't go. Rebound underneath, tipped around in there, and gathered in by, well, still loose. And Bechtel picks it up for UDA. For Minnick. Allison winding into the paint. 12-footer. That won't go, and a foul called. And Minnick will go the line, shooting two. Kelly Calnon for UDA, and Zimmerman for Juniata report back into the ball game now as Minnick goes to the line to shoot two. Allison's first shot is good. Gives the Trojans an even 20 points. It's 20-9 with 4:23 remaining in the half. Allison's second shot is in and out, no good. Rebound comes down there to that Gray girl, and back come the Juniata. Briner will hand it back to Leicester. Briner going to try to work it down. Nope, brings it out front here. Melissa Hand with the steal, and Briner missed the pass. And Melissa stopping, giving it back here. Kelly Calnon back out here for Bechtel. It's good. Stacy Bechtel with an 18-footer. Nice shot, Stacy. And here comes that Briner with it. Ahead now for Gray. She'll drop it back over here for Leicester, and they'll try to get something set up. The Trojans have been playing good D. Here's Briner. On the wing over here for a dump inside to Gray. Gray with a shot. It's good. (22-11). They've doubled up the Indians. Inside they go to Botts. Botts spinning around in there, puts a shot up, no good. Kelly Calnon with the rebound, spins it outside for Bechtel. And now Melissa Hand had it, but a foul called. A foul will be on Leicester. There'll be none shooting. The Trojans will inbound the ball. Taryn Reed in the ball game for UDA now to replace Melissa Hand for Coach Shadle. Inside here for Botts, dumping it back out here now, and Allison Minnick outside pumps one up, won't go. Rebound in there, and a foul called. Foul will be on Zimmerman, I believe, and it'll be UDA to inbound the ball. Stacey Bechtel being chased over here along the baseline by the lady official. Okay, now we're ready. Over here for Reed, bounces it inside. Shot taken over there by Botts is good. Oh, Brandy nails another one. Nice bucket. Here comes Zimmerman with it and hold everything. Foul's going to be called on Brandy Botts. Gosh, Brandy could hardly have gotten a finger on her, but she's called for the foul. Juniata inbounds it. Leicester, shot from the side by Zimmerman, won't go. Rebound comes down here, and it's tied up by Reed and Briner. And it will be Juniata to inbound the ball. Briner will inbound for the Indians. Taryn Reed guarding her out in front. Bounces it over there for Clark, but it's going to roll out of bounds off the Indians, and UDA will get the ball. Allison Minnick looking inside here. They dump it. Now they're going to try to get it inside to Bechtel, but it's tapped out of there off the hands of Stacy, I think, as Briner was in there battling for it with her, but they said it went off Stacy. Here is Briner with it again. She picks up the dribble, gives it back over here for Zimmerman, ahead to Gray. Gray across the court for that Briner, into the wing now for Clark. Outside for three, no good. That was Leicester putting that one up. Here's Zimmerman, bounces it on the baseline. Tangled up in there as Kelly Calnon ties it up with Gray, and it will be UDA to inbound the ball. Reed will check out as Heather Carl comes in for UDA. Minnick bounces it inside here for Botts. Back outside for Minnick. Across the court they go for it off the fingertips of Heather Carl, and Heather walks with it as she lost the handle on the ball and had to step back to get it. Nicole Kuppenhaver comes in to replace Brandy Botts now with 2:01 left in the first half. Zimmerman over here for Leicester. Across the court it goes Stacey Bechtel with a good steal, but then they're going to call a walk as Stacy got it tangled up on the steal. And so the Juniata Indians will get the ball back. Leicester over in the far court. He's stumped inside for Gray. Gray with a shot. Good. Minnick over here for the Trojans as they put on the whatever they call it out in front. Minnick picks it up over in the side there for Heather Carl. Dumping it inside. Here's Minnick for two. It's good. Good move that time by Allison Minnick. Here comes that Zimmerman gal down the right side, out in front for Gray. Gray dumping it on the baseline, and Briner for 2. Minnick into the paint, dumping it right inside there. Kelly Calnon for 2. A good pass by Allison Minnick. And Kelly finished that one off. It's 28-15. Near side over here for Zimmerman. Ooh, near walk too. Briner over there for that Leicester. She'll back out as the Indians try to set something up. Briner with it out in front. And now Leicester's got it. Near side Briner. Now they come over here for Zimmerman. Briner dribbles into the paint, dumps it off over there for Leicester. Leicester for 3. No good. Rebound coming off over here, and Heather Carl races for it. It's going to be tapped out of bounds off the Indians, and so UDA will inbound the ball. Don't hurry. 14 seconds left here. Heather Carl dropping it back over here for Bechtel, but it rolls loose over there, picked up by Briner. Briner takes her down here as the half is about ready to come to an end. Here's a shot. It's good if it goes, and it is good. Yep. It was a good shot right at the bucket. I'll tell you, this team has the knack of scoring right as the buzzer goes. So it's 28-17. Now UDA by 11 here at halftime. And we'll be back with the second half in just a moment. Teams are back in the court, and we are ready to go here with the second half action. The Trojans up by 11 at halftime, 28-17. But the Juniata gals nipped us up at Juniata here maybe a month ago, and we sure don't want to let them back into this ball game. So see if we can hold them off the boards. Here's Gray inside, spin around shot, good. Trojan margin down to 9, 28-19. Minnick on the wing over here for Scheib. Scheib for 2, it's good. All right, Tara Scheib nails a nice little bucket from outside here. And it's margin back up to 11. Here's a steal on the inbound pass. Tipped over there for Bechtel, and Bechtel for 2, it won't go. Gray with the rebound. I don't think Stacy really had a good handle on it, but boy, was that ever tipped nicely right to Stacy on the baseline. Here comes that Leicester gal back out here for Clark. She'll drop it for Leicester. Leicester bounce pass inside here for that Briner. In deep they go for Gray, and Gray walks. So UD coming back with a 30-19 lead, now an 11-point lead. Ooh, Tara's going to pop another one up there. Whoop, a little long this time. A rebound right there to that Bowden. And back with it comes Leicester for Juniata. Inside they dump it to Gray. She's tied up in there nicely, but spins away, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to Andrea Latshaw, and back now for Minnick. Near side here for Scheib for 2. Whoops, a little pumped it over the everything, and Minnick has it over in the right wing. Scheib dumping it over there for Bechtel. Now inside they go. Botts with a spin around shot off the glass. No good. Rebound comes down to Clark. She'll clear it back over here now for Bowden. Or Biner. Long pass up here for Leicester. Leicester steps back and puts a shot up. No good. A rebound comes down, and Leicester and Bechtel tie it up inside. Leicester on the floor. Might have hurt her hip a little bit, or her head. Looks like she's favoring her head. Yeah, she's hurting a little bit out there. See by the look on her face, but she's a competitor and she'll stay in the ball game. Near side over here, Tara for 2. Ooh, All right. Wouldn't go. Bounces it inside here as Botts tried to roll it over there for Andrea Latshaw, but ball went off a foot out of bounds, and UDA will inbound the ball. Bechtel inside here for Minnick. Allison for two. Ooh, a little long. Rebound over there. Bowden controls for the Indians. Ahead here now for Zimmerman, who is back into the ball game for Juniata. Near side for Clark for two. Short rebound comes down to Minnick. Allison looking up court. Got a couple of gals there. Here's Bechtel for two, and she's hammered by Bowden, and Bechtel will go to the line shooting two. Stacy shooting two, and her first one is a little short off the front of the rim. No good, and we'll try to do a little better this time. See if she can hit 50% of these. And she did. Nice shot, nothing but net on the second try. As back into the ball game now comes 24, I think it is, for Juniata. We'll see in a minute here. Gray dumping it back over here now for that Zimmerman gal. Ooh, here's a steal out in front. Allison Minnick going to the hoop for two, and she's fouled, and Zimmerman picks up the foul, and Allison will go to the line to shoot two. Allison Minnick at the line shooting a pair, and her first one is no good. He rolled around up there, but would not go down. So she'll get one more try. And here's Allison's second attempt coming up. It is good. Nice shot. So she made one out of two. Zimmerman will race up here with Minnick on her. Ooh, oh, they're going to call her for a reach-in foul. Allison trying to make the steal that time. Got a little bit more arm than ball, and they called her for the foul. So it'll be none shooting. No idea how many fouls Allison has. Here's Briner. Briner with Tara Scheib working on her out in front here. Dumping it inside now for Gray. Gray is double teamed but gets away, puts a shot up, no good. Briner with a rebound shot. It won't go. Ball tipped back out here, and Briner races for it and got it for Juniata. Inside here, King for two. That won't go. Rebound down to Allison Minnick. It's 32-19. Here's a long pass down here now for Scheib. Tara's got it. Dumps it back out in front for Minnick. Now back to Scheib. Scheib for two. Little short. Rebounded in there by Zimmerman for Juniata. Briner coming back with it for the Indians over there for Zimmerman. On the corner now. Gray has it. Oh, wait a minute. Walk over there. A walk called. She took off without dribbling. And Erin Landschlager checks into the ball game. She will be replacing Andrea Latshaw with 4:06 remaining in the third. UDA up 32-19, 13-point margin for the Trojans. Here's Minnick dumping it over to the far side. Oh, wait a minute. Tara walked up. She tried to sneak in and get a closer shot. See, wait a minute. I don't think I can hit one from out here. I'll just take a few steps inside, said Tara. And anyway, a little walk. Just a little walk. Short walk. Here's Clark. Back out here now for Zimmerman. Briner out in front. She has Zimmerman on the left wing, and Zimmerman has it now. She'll travel down the left side, dump it into the corner. Zimmerman has it back on the wing. Looking to go inside with it, and they do pass it inside, but off Gray and out of bounds for UDA to take over. 3:32 left. Leister and Bowden checking back in for Juniata now to replace Clark and Zimmerman for the Indians. 3.5 minutes remaining in the third period. Inside of that now as they wind it over here for Scheib. Now Bechtel. Stacy dropping it back out here for Allison Minnick. Allison trying to dump it inside there. A short shot put up there by Laudenschläger, and right back to Gray it came. Gray pushing off here on Minnick, but no call. And Leicester has it. And now a foul called. Oh, wait a minute. Now he called a foul on Minnick, but the other gal pushed off. Gray had pushed off on Minnick here just a little bit earlier. They didn't call that, but they called the one on the Trojans. Anyway, on the inbound pass, Leicester has it out in front for Juniata. We're inside of 3 minutes remaining in the third. Near side here for Bowden. Bowden goes around Bechtel, dumps it on the wing. Well, tried to dump it on the baseline, I should say, for Briner, but nothing doing there. Just threw it over everybody, and UDA will inbound the ball. Andrea Latshaw checking into the ball game to replace Tara Scheib with 2:50 remaining in the third. And let's see what Allison does with this one. Drops it here for Bechtel, and Stacy walks with it. So all of a sudden the Trojans a little bit out of sync here now. And Gray will inbound the ball for Juniata. This is Briner. Briner drops it back for Leicester. Now back to Briner. Briner has it tipped ahead here. She's got the ball. Near side over here for Bowden. Inside they go with it. Turner. Oh, wait a minute. What the heck is all this walking? King said, I can't shoot from here. She stepped back a step or so. Okay, ladies, get with it. You have to bounce the basketball. Anyway, over on the side it goes, and here is a nice pass inside for Andrea Latshaw, but Andrea was under there a little bit too deep, and the pass was a little too far ahead of her, so she couldn't control that one. And now the Indians will try it again. Briner over here for Bowden, tipped out of there nicely by Botts, and here's a shot put up by Minnick that she's fouled, and she'll go to the line and shoot too. But Brandy Botts with a fine play that time for UDA to knock that ball ahead to to Allison, I beg your pardon. So anyway, Allison at the line shooting 2. Here's Allison's first shot, and it is a good one. Nothing but net on that one. And we got a sub coming in now as Zimmerman comes in to replace Bowden for Juniata. And Minnick to shoot her second one, put the second one through the net here. Allison's shot is not quite. Rebound shot put up there by Laudenschläger wouldn't go. Ball fought for over here in the corner. And ahead they dump it now. Here's a bad pass that Andrea Latshaw was going to pick off. Was out of bounds over there off Briner anyway, but bad pass. She passed it into a pile of Trojans, and out of bounds it went, and UDA coming back with 1:50 remaining in the third period. Over on the wing for Latshaw. Andrea's got it again. Andrea, passes it inside. Probably should have shot it. And back with it comes Briner for Juniata. For Leicester. Leicester dumping it here for Briner. She's looking for her winger. Inside they go to Gray. Gray for 2. It's good. 33-21 with 1:20 remaining in the third. Here's Minnick. Inside here for Bechtel. Now Aaron Laudenschläger bounces it back out here now for Minnick. Over on the far side here's Latshaw. Steps up for 2. It's good. Andrea Latshaw just stepped in, popped up a 17-footer. Nice shot by Andrea. Briner for Juniata. Across the timeline for Leicester out in front. 44 seconds remaining in the third. Across the court, Zimmerman dumps it into the corner. Now back to Zimmerman. She'll take it into the paint, stop and pop, put a shot up, no good. Rebound shot by Gray is good. So this Gray gal, who is an Indian in red, puts the shot up and in good. 24 seconds remaining. Hold everything, a foul call. The foul will be on Briner. It's 35-23 with just 20 seconds remaining here in the third period. Here comes Minnick, stopping, dumping it on the near side here for Bechtel out of Stacy's hand. She picks the ball back up, dribbles twice. Out in front here now for Aaron Laudenschlager. Aaron stopping and popping, short. Rebound and a foul. A foul will be on Laudenschlager. And Juniata will inbound the ball. Be non-shooting. Gray to inbound it over here for Zimmerman. She bumps right into Bechtel, but back with it she comes. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. That shot is no good even if it went, and it didn't. And so we have a 35-23 score. UDA in the lead by 12 going into the fourth and final period. Fourth period gets underway now with Juniata having the ball. This is Leister, the point guard, in front. She's got Zimmerman on the left wing, Gray inside. This is Gray with it. Dropping it off over here for Briner. Briner for two, it's good. Briner hooks it up off the glass. It's 35-25, a 10-point ball game. Allison Minnick starting it up the right side for UDA. Allison with a head of steam, dropping it into the corner there for Laudenschlager for two. Good job that time on a fine pass again by Minnick for Laudenschlager that time. Here's a pass going to go off Zimmerman and out of bounds for the Juniata Indians. So the Trojans will inbound. Bechtel inbounding here for Minnick. Back over there for Bechtel. Down the right side for Lachaw. Now Bechtel back out for Minnick. Trojans want to set something up good. Here's a shot from the side. Good. Nice shot by Andrea Lachaw. 39-25. All of a sudden, the Trojans have pulled out to a 14-point margin. Zimmerman inside, knocked away in there by Kelly Calnon. Kelly starting down the right side. Oh, my goodness, she throws a shot up, but she's fouled. And no, she's not a walk called. Kelly totally out of control and picked up the walk. Juniata puts the ball back in play following the timeout, and Leister has it out in front for the Indians. Dumping into the corner over here. Zimmerman is fouled as Andrea Lachaw will pick up the blocking foul. And we've got 6:50 remaining here in the ball game, and the Trojans pick up their fourth team foul, so that'll be non-shooting. How many Allison has, Andrea has, I have no idea. Wait a minute, it'll be a shooting foul. Okay, I guess she was shooting. Zimmerman will put the ball up. First shot, no good. Andrea Lachaw checks out of the ball game now as Taryn Reed comes in for UDA, and Miss Zimmerman of Juniata Indian fame will shoot her second shot, and it is good. Well, she made 1 out of 2 and makes it a 39-26 ball game. Minnick spinning it around over here now for UDA, stopping and trying to dump it inside, but a foul called. Foul will be on Clark. And Clark got bopped in the mouth with that one, I believe. There'll be a non-shooting foul, and Bechtel will inbound the ball right in here for Botts. Brandy in the paint, turns around, puts one up, it won't go. Rebound comes down to King. She'll muscle it back here now for Leister. Leister, oh, she ran at the end. She didn't walk, that was a run. Anyway, a foul's going to be called over there, and a foul will be on Briner. And UDA will inbound the ball. It will be Stacy Bechtel to inbound for the Trojans. 6:32 left here. With all these whistles, this could be a long quarter. Here's Allison Minnick breaking away from the pack. Allison to the hoop for two. It's good. Super inbound pass that time by Bechtel for Allison Minnick. She knew Allison could break back, catch up to the basketball, and made a nice pass. Here's Gray dumping it on the baseline for Briner, and a foul called. Foul will be on Laudenschlager. Briner will go to the line, shooting two. Bowen re-enters the ball game now to replace Zimmerman for Juniata. And Briner at the line, shooting two, and her first shot is no good. Briner getting set. Here's her shot. It's good. No arch on the shot, but it went in anyway. And back comes the Trojans. Minnick spinning down the right side, dropping it here for Taryn Reed, who is back into the ball game for UDA now. Taryn winding it over here in the left wing for Bechtel. Stacy right out in front, stopping and popping, no good. Rebound there to Bechtel. Bechtel puts her second try up, good. So Stacy Bechtel has been offensively quiet here in the second half. Gets a bucket. Stace had a bunch in the first half. Here's that Leister gal, double teamed, she'll walk. Yeah, good call. Got tied up in here by Minnick and Bechtel and had to go for a walk with it. Here's Minnick into the paint, dropping it back here for Bechtel. Bechtel for two more, won't go. Rebound over on the far side, tipped around. King grabs it. Ahead for Leister. This is Leister going to the bucket with it for two. All right, Leister gal got two. 43-29. Here comes the Minnick back with it for UDA. Allison will take it out in front. Dropping it for Bechtel. Ooh, look out, Bechtel's grabbed by Leister. Leister questions a call, but hey, you grabbed her arm. And that's no good. Bechtel at the line to shoot a 1-on-1. Kelly Calnon checks back into the game to replace Aaron Laudenschlager. Kelly went out there and Coach Hale explained to her that she's not a point guard. She's not supposed. Anyway, here is Bechtel for her first shot. Won't quite go. Rebound to Botts. Dumps it over for Kelly Calnon. Kelly can't get a shot off, or can she? Well, she's going to try like heck. Shot wouldn't go. Botts with a shot that's blocked off the Indians and goes out of bounds. And so the Trojans will inbound the ball. Reed checks out of the game now as Latchaw comes back in for UDA. Inside pass here for Botts. She dumps it back over here now, and they spin it outside to Minnick. Minnick on the near side. Now inside they go to Brandy. Brandy for two. It's good. Nice shot by Brandy Botts. They worked it around in there very nicely, and Brandy got two. Leister has it blocked down in front by Minnick. Minnick picks up the basketball. Dumps it ahead here now for Bechtel, but the ball came loose, and Gray picks it up for Juniata. This is Bowen. Dropping it back for Leister. She had Briner on the left wing, Bowen on the right wing, but goes inside with it now for Gray. Gray has it knocked out of there by Bechtel, but picked up by Gray. Near side over here for Briner for two, won't go. Rebound shot over there, thrown over the bucket and picked up by Botts. And back come the Trojans. This is Minnick. Minnick out in front. Allison dropping it for Bechtel. Bechtel inside. Puts the shot up. It won't go, but she's fouled. Stacy will go to the line, shooting two. Here's Stacy's first shot. It's no good off the front. Here's Bechtel's second shot. It's good. All right, Stacy gets an extra point here. And the Trojans have got a 46-29 lead now. 17-point margin. Gray with it. Into the corner here for Clark, who re-entered the ball game moments ago. Ball tipped around over there. Minnick's got it for UDA. Oh, wait a minute. Allison caused to walk with it. She got it tangled up around her knee there. And so the Juniata, Gray will inbound it for Juniata. For Briner. Inside. Turnaround shot by Gray. No good. Rebound over there to Clark. And she loses it out of bounds. Ooh, they're going to say it went off Kelly, I guess. I don't think Kelly touched it. Anyway, here's Clark with it. Dumping it inside, and the shot taken by Gray won't go. Rebound on the far side, controlled by Minnick. She spins it back here now. And Alice is still in control going down the right side over there, and a foul called. The foul will be on Juniata. Leister picked up that foul. Andrea Latchaw goes out of the ball game for UDA as Taryn Reed checks back in for the Trojans. And Minnick will be at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. See if Allison can put this first one in. She did not. Spun in around there, but wouldn't go down. Back with it come the Trojans, and they have it tied up. Well, they're going to call a foul. Kelly Calnon will pick up her second personal foul. And Juniata will inbound the ball. Zimmerman working in the back court with it. Over across the court she goes to Briner. Briner in deep. Back outside for Briner. Now on the wing over here. Clark with a shot. No good. And a foul called. A foul will be on Kelly. Kelly will get herself fouled out of the ball game if she don't watch out. Here's Clark's first shot. And it is no good. Rebound tipped around in there and grabbed finally. Kelly ties it up underneath along with a couple of Juniatians. And the Bechtel will inbound the ball for UDA. 2:58 remaining here in the ball game. Allison Minnick's got it. She'll break down quickly here. Is coming back for a shot is Botts. Brandy for two. It's good. All right. Trojans broke down quickly that time. Brandy took off out here at the timeline and sped down there and got a good pass. And it will be UDA ball as the Trojans call timeout. 2:43 left here in the ball game. It's 48-29. Now, my goodness, what a difference a month makes. We'll be right back with the ball, and Trojans will have it in just a second. Back into play. We got a new squad in there, sort of, and this is Scheib with it. Scheib, Laudenschläger, Carl. This is Melissa Hand. And the fifth gal in there is, wait a minute, is Cuppy. Nicole Kuppenhaver into the ball game for UDA. Ooh, near steal, but Briner coming away with it here. Briner all the way working into the corner here for Clark. Back outside for Zimmerman. Zimmerman steps up for two. It's good. 48-31. 2 minutes and 8 seconds left in the game. Heather Carl will start it down the right side. She stops, picks up the dribble, gets it ahead here for Nicole Kuppenhaver. Cuppy on the baseline, puts the shot up. It's blocked away in there by King. Fought for by Heather Carl. Heather chuckles about that one. She goes in there and tries to tear the ball in half. Anyway, here come the Juniata Indians. Long pass down the court. Now they dump it over here, but there is Erin Laudenschläger to break up that play as Erin got a big hand on her. And we got a new gal coming in now, Price, coming into the ball game for Juniata. She will replace Gray with 1:49 left in the contest. Hasn't been really much of a contest. Trojans really in control most of the night. Shot taken in there, no good. King with a rebound shot and a foul called. Foul, I guess, will be on Heather Carl, I do believe. King will go to the line shooting two. First shot by King was no good. Reed coming back into the ball game for UDA. She will replace Heather Carl. Heather's going to check out. Reed checking back in for the Trojans. And King at the line shooting her second shot. Her first one was no good. We'll see what King can do with this one. She missed it. Rebound tapped around in there. It's going to go out of bounds off the Trojans, I believe. Yeah. And Gray will inbound for the Indians. For Clark inside the Gray. Grace takes a step up, knocked it down in there by Laudenschläger on a good defensive move. And Melissa Hand coming back for the Trojans with to Tara Scheib. Tara, inside it goes here for Laudenschläger over in the corner. Melissa Hand from outside for two. That won't go. Rebound comes down and is bumped around inside here, but finally picked up by King. Oh, no, she walked with it. And she knew it. Trojans will inbound. Taryn Reed will inbound for UDA to Tara Scheib. Tara and a Taryn. Scheib winding it down that right wing. Stop it, going right to the hoop and put it up and in. Good. Nice drive. Tara's going through there, go beep, beep. Everybody clear out. And they did. Here's a steal. Scheib got the ball. She's fouled once, twice. Now they finally called it. My gosh, she was getting mugged out here. As Clark mauling Tara Scheib, and little Tara will go to the line, shooting a 1-and-1. Lycan's own Tara Scheib, stepping to the line to shoot that 1-and-1. Come on, Tara. Her first one, good shot. 51-31 UDA by 20. Can you imagine getting beat by a buzzer beater last time they played? Second shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Clark. She dumps it over to the side over there, nearly stolen, but then knocked out of bounds off King anyway. So it will be UDA to inbound as Carl will inbound the ball for the Trojans. For Reed. Taryn has the ball knocked out of there, picked up by Nicole Kuppenhaver. Over here for Shive. She has the ball tapped out by King. UDA will inbound. Reed will inbound the ball. Over here now for Shive. Out in front. She spins with it, tries to dump it inside, and here's a shot by Laudenschlager. She's mugged by Clark. And Aaron will go to the line this time, shooting 2. 41 seconds is all that remains as Aaron Laudenschlager makes her first shot very nicely. And she will get an opportunity to make one more. We'll watch the rebounding, or will Aaron put it in? She will, and she did. Good shot. All right, made 2 nice buckets. Here's the inbound pass stolen away by Shive. Bounces it over there for Reed. Reed for 2, won't go. Rebound tap back out here, controlled by King, but fought for in there by Reed. As she and King tie it up. UDA will get the ball. Melissa Hand will check in to replace Tara Shive, and Tara has played quite well tonight for Coach Shadle. And here's the inbound pass by Reed. I think, yeah, in there for Heather. Heather's shot is a little short. And back with it comes Hand, however. Melissa for 2. It's good. All right. Melissa Hand knocks one down. Nice shot, 17-footer for Melissa. Here's a pass over here for King. She has it stolen away. Melissa hikes it back through her legs, and it's picked up now with 12 seconds to go. Over there for Reed, and Reed is fouled. Zimmerman picks up the foul, and Taryn Reed will go to the line, shooting a 1-and-1. Reed shooting a 1-and-1. Her first shot, no good. Rebound comes off here to Zimmerman. Or to King, rather. She dumps it ahead here for Melissa Hand. Clock winding down. Shot taken. No good, and that did it. The ball game has ended on that final shot. So we congratulate Coach Dave Shadle and all these Trojan varsity gals tonight on a fine effort. They have won the ball game. Better get it quick here. 55-31. Okay. This is why you can turn it off. 55-31, the final score of the varsity ball game. So good job. Congratulations all around. Catch you at the next junior varsity basketball game, or varsity, not junior varsity anyway. Well, yeah, junior varsity first. Anyhow, next varsity basketball game coming up Thursday night. I believe we're home again. Catch you later. Good night. Good game. Congratulations, everybody.